If you want a quick and easy way to save money at the grocery store, you need to understand unit price. And unit price is pretty easy to understand once you get the gist of it. And a lot of grocery stores will help you by publishing the unit price right on top of the product so you don't even need to do math. But it's good to know how to do the math so you don't get caught in the gotchas, and so you can do it yourself if they're not publishing the unit price. So let me show you some pictures of some laundry detergent at a grocery store, big box store. So you got this one, you got this big one, right? And dollar to dollar, if we're just glancing, we're scanning through, we're looking at the retail price. The retail price of this one is $9.97, and the retail price of this one is $14.97. So that's like a $5 difference, okay? And if I'm being cheap and I want to save money, I'm like, cool, let me get the cheaper one, right? The $10 one. Not so much, because you look at this little number next to it, the unit price. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff. The unit price is 6.6 cents per fluid ounce. That's the unit in this case, is fluid ounces. Whereas this one is 6.0 cents per fluid ounce. That's cheaper. Even though the retail price is more because you're getting, 250 fluid ounces in this big bottle versus 150 in this one. And if you're like me, like most people, you don't want to smell bad. So you're probably going to be doing a lot of laundry for the rest of your life. It's just one of the facts of life. You're going to be doing laundry. You're going to be buying more laundry detergent. And if you buy this bottle, you're going to be back at the store buying more laundry detergent sooner because you only got 150 fluid ounces in here versus 250. So between these two products, definitely the better deal is this one. It's bigger. It costs more for the retail price, the total price. But for each unit of measurement, which in this case is fluid ounces, for each unit price measurement, it is cheaper. It is only 6 cents versus 6.6. And you can verify that by pulling out a calculator. Just use your phone or whatever, whatever's convenient with probably your phone. I don't really expect you to carry a calculator around. If you do, just use your phone. It's probably cooler. So you pull out a calculator. I'm on a computer right now, so I'm going to do it right here. And the way you get the unit price is you kind of do multiplication backwards. So I kind of remember it by saying you start with the total price, the retail price, which in the first bottle was 9.97. That's the total price. And then you divide that by the units. How many units you get. So in this case, divide that by 150, which would be fluid ounces. And you can see you get $0.06 with a little bit of remainder over here. So we can see that looks accurate. 6.6 cents. Okay. Just for kicks and giggles, we can do the other one. The end product price is $14.97, and we get 250 fluid ounces out of there. So let's go to our calculator. The end result, the price that we're paying at the end of the day for this individual product is $14.97, divided by how much of that product do we get? We get 250 fluid ounces. So each fluid ounce costs us about 6 cents. So it's right on the money. That's $0.05. That's like 5 cents. But then this 9, you're going to round that 5 up to 6, because that's basically 6 cents, which matches exactly what it says here. 6 cents per fluid ounce. Let's look at another brand real quick. Arm & Hammer. similar product. It's like hypoallergenic and dermatologist tested and all that. And both of them are harmful if swallowed. So just in general, it'd be a good time to say, may be harmful if swallowed. So not totally off topic, I'm teaching you about budgeting, but also like please don't drink this stuff. Just a good general rule of thumb. And we can see here, this one has 170 fluid ounces for a total of $13.98. But oh man, look at that unit price, 8.2. That is more money than 6 cents per fluid ounce. I mean, not a ton more money, but it's the little things that add up over time. And I'm not going to overspend if I don't have to. Oh, yeah, something else to look out for. Units of measurement, go with something that is an actual tangible unit of measurement. It says right here, what we're looking for is like ounces or, something of value that we can use mathematically. 115 loads with this little asterisk next to it. Like, what does that even mean? I mean, the suggested load size, like there's a lot of leeway with how they can advertise what a load is. So if you say 115 loads versus like, oh, this has got 170 loads, it just, honestly, just get in the habit of ignoring all that. That is not a unit of measurement that you want to use to do math with, especially when it comes to saving money, because these products are put here by people who have one job. And that job is to extract as much labor value out of you as possible and to take as much money from you as possible. So just get in the habit of looking at unit prices in terms of ounces and like don't fall for the whole like whatever the advertising gimmicks and stuff. So yeah, between these three products, between this brand, Arm & Hammer brand is a little more expensive, 8.2 per fluid ounce versus 6 cents per fluid ounce for this one. And then between the two Purex products, definitely the bigger size is a better bang for your buck. Cool. Let's look at another example. This one's a lot of fun. So let's look at some dog food. Let's look at the 6-pack and retail price of $14.97. The unit price says $1.50 per ounce. Okay. Let's look at the 12-pack. So we're doubling the amount of food that we're getting for about $30. And okay, the unit price says 24.8. All right. Something's not adding up here. Something looks a little off. So let's do some math. Okay. Instead of doing ounces, because I don't really feel like, I don't know. I just don't feel like adding it up. I mean, it says total net weight 60 ounces, which is, that's fine. I mean, but we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to go to our calculator and we're going to change our unit of measurement to be each pack. Okay, so like 6-pack versus a 12-pack. So we go to our calculator. The 6-pack is $14.97. So again, following the formula, you take the total retail price, $14.97, and you divide that by how many you get, the unit price rather, and we get 6 in this case. So each of those little packs in that 12-pack, or no, I'm sorry, the 6-pack, each of the packs cost $2 and about 49 cents. I mean, $2.50, let's just say. Or no, let's be accurate. Let's write down 2.495. That is exactly the unit price per pack in these 6-packs. You get 2 of these beef carrots and blah, 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 2 chicken, 2 lamb. So each of those packs Again, it's going to cost you $2.49. Look at this one, 12 pack. So we'll go back to our calculator. The end price is $29.78 divided by how many do we get? We get 12 of them. That is $2.48. That's like pretty much exactly the same. That's, yeah, something's not adding up. And that's because there's a mistake here in this unit price. That is not accurate. Okay? This unit price, this $1.50 per ounce is wrong. This one's probably right. You know, per ounce. How many do we get? 10 ounces. So that's like 120 ounces. So we get 29.78 divided by 120 ounces. Oh, and I got that because I'm just doing some quick, you know, there are a number of 12 total of 10 ounce tubs. A lot of times, they should write 120 on here somewhere, but again, like, that's why you kind of have to do the math yourself. I don't know, it's weird. It says 100 ounce here, but if these really are each 10 ounce tubs, which they say they are, usually the packaging is going to give you a little more accurate numbers than the price tag here at times. I don't know why it says 100 ounce, but whatever. We're going to go with what it says on the box, and that is the total of $29.78 divided by 120 ounces, and that is exactly, yeah, you got 0.248, and if you look at the price here, 24.8. So that adds up. This one does not. That, I don't know where they got this $1.50 per ounce, but that's why it's important to know how to do the math yourself, because sometimes these things are not accurate, and sometimes they don't even put the unit price on them at all. So you'd have to be able to do this yourself. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting. So let's look at another one. It's a kind of a general rule that the more you buy in bulk, the more money you're going to save, right? Again, the poor tax. Everybody knows that when you buy in bulk, typically you're going to save a little bit of money. But again, you got to be able to store all this food or all these products somewhere, and having more space to store it costs more money. So that's something to consider. And then you have to have the money up front to buy it. So if you're, you know, if it's down between, if you have a $10 bill versus, you know, a $20 bill, and that's all you've got to buy laundry detergent with, you might have to buy the more expensive per unit price, the one that's cheaper because it's a tiny little bottle, but you're going to be back at the store in like a week or two buying more of it. But I want to show you that it's not always the case that the unit price is cheaper for the larger products. So here we have one single tub of this beef and chicken medley for $2.48, and you can almost do the math in your head here because this is 24.8 cents per ounce, which is exactly the same as this product, which is labeled correctly, the 12 pack. So there's no difference at all in unit price whether you buy the 12 pack or whether you buy the individual packs. So in a case like this, it's really up to your needs, right? Do you have a dog that eats a ton of food? Are you flying through this food? Or can you afford, you know, are you rationing this out? Are you mixing it with dry food? Will it last you a while? And, you know, or do you want to mix up the flavors in a different way? So technically, no reason at all to buy the 12 pack, unless it's more convenient. You know, it comes in a box and it comes with 4 of each of these 3 flavors, but the exact same unit price, 24.8 cents per ounce for both of them. And we know the 6-pack is just about the same, down to like, you know, difference of a penny or something. but the unit price listed on here is wrong. I don't know why it's wrong. I'm not gonna, it's probably an innocent mistake, but it's good to know how to do the math yourself and how to figure out how unit price really works. So yeah, that's just my quick and easy tip. Get in the habit of scanning when you're at the grocery store, the big box markets, scanning for the unit price, not the retail total price. And if you can afford it, without, going over your budget, if you can afford the space to store these products and to have additional products in your home, save money and, buy the cheaper product per unit price, and you're going to save money over time. So yeah, that's all I got for today. Hope you all find that helpful. It's not a huge financial nerd thing. It's just simply going to the grocery store, and instead of looking at that total price, look for the unit price and save some money, and use that money to buy cool stuff and stuff you want to do, or save money. Just don't give it all to these retail stores, because yeah, it's not the way it should be. So, all right, y'all, stay blessed, save some money, and have some fun out there.